to Pods with Nick and James. My name's Nick, and this is James.
Oh yeah.
Today, it being currently the 20th of December, by the time this podcast goes out, we decided that we were going to centre the podcast around Christmas. That's what I meant to say. The words are eluding me. So, in order to give us a bit of break of all the research that we normally put into podcasts, I decided that we would go along the format of a quiz. You guys can take part at home. I'm basically going to ask James some questions, and once he's given an attempt at an answer, I'll give him the answer, and we can talk about it. So that's how we're going to lay out this podcast. You happy with that, James?
Yeah, sounds fine. Definitely give this a go.
Cool. I know there are some really crazy facts about Christmas. So I thought this might be a nice change of pace for ourselves and, of course, for our listeners. So let's, without further ado, shall we get into it?
Let's go for it, Nick. Yep.
Cool. So let's start with question one. What Christmas food was banned in the 17th century in England for being sinfully indulgent?
Was it figgy pudding?
No. It was
Oh,
banned
okay.
under Oliver Cromwell, of all people. Now, we've spoken about Oliver in the past, haven't we?
Well, he banned theatre.
He banned a lot, yeah.
He banned bishops. Like he used a cathedral as his base, but he literally used the cathedral as his stables. Like he loved literally shitting over high church.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the way that he did things, it's very difficult to believe he was a pious man. Just kind of looking at how practical, and if I'm honest with you, how ruthless he was. I can't take him seriously as a follower of Jesus. But anywho, sorry. Right, okay, assuming it was him, anything could be sinfully indulgent in his eyes, though. The man was a Puritan.
Christmas, this has been a Christmas food for a very long time.
It wasn't the goose, was it?
No.
Right, I'm going to try one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, were mince pies even a thing at that point? Because I know they were brought over during the
Yes,
Crusades. It was mince pies.
it was mince pies, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy,
I
right?
guess that yeah, they're kind of rich. I
Yeah,
guess
I do love a mince pie.
they are amazing.
I
Let's go get some actually.
None of my kids like them. My wife doesn't like them. So every Christmas we get a 6-pack of mince pies, and I just end up scoffing them myself.
Yeah, I mean, all the better for yourself, I guess. But like, I don't know. They're not like modern sweets, you know. But then
Mm-hmm.
again, maybe it's just a generational thing. Like I grew up with occasionally hanging out with my neighbour, and his family used to get like Mr. Kipling apple pies,
Yeah.
and they're good. You know, obviously they're mass produced and stuff, but they're good. So like I don't know, that's what kind of led me to that. Whereas if you've not used to having pies as like as a sweet snack thing, then I can understand like the flavour not being for everyone.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I used to have a bakery that I passed every day on the way to school, and it's the first place I ever had like bread pudding. Love
Yeah.
bread pudding. But as well as
When
that,
it's done
when it's
right.
done right, yeah. You used to be able to buy a slab for like a quid, like an entire, what bakeries used to be like as far as the prices of things would be. Like, it was so cheap to buy like a slab of bread pudding. I used to go in there with a quid every day and just buy as much food as I could. But as well as that, also got a love for Eccles cakes. They used to do a lovely Eccles cake, the size of a bleeding bust steering wheel, you know. Um, but that's where I first tasted mincemeat, and yeah, never looked back. I love the stuff.
No, it's weird that it is meat, isn't it? Because it just feels it's like very very fruity.
It is fruit. It's fruit. It's not meat. It's just called mincemeat. I don't know where that name comes from. As a matter of fact, a little bit of behind the scenes work for you, James. Find out why mincemeat is called mincemeat.
Okay,
And
all right.
whilst
You
you're
know what?
doing
Yeah,
that,
I'll do that, and then we'll literally I'll either break that out during this episode or I'll break it out on the next one.
yeah, no worries. So question two. All right. Why are poinsettias red in winter? Now you might know this because there's a little bit of horticulture in you, isn't there?
There is like I'm studying it at the moment. Yeah, I won't say the uh college name, just uh well, just because although there is only so many around. Um, I can you, right. What was the name of the plant? Why is it red
Poinsettia.
right now? Poinsettia. I should know this. I should know this, but I don't. Um, do you have its common name? Is it literally just called the poinsettia, or is that the Latin?
Poinsettia is the plant, I'm pretty sure. Let me have a look. Uh, yeah, it's just called a poinsettia.
Okay. I know that I've literally worked with this plant. Couldn't tell you what it looks like though. Annoyingly, like
It's a really
this is.
interesting plant because it looks like it's covered in flowers on top,
Mm,
but they're not.
okay.
It's not flowers. It's got like,
How do you? How, oh, okay, here we go. Poinsettia search. Yeah, I have worked with these,
see, it looks
and
like
it does
flowers,
look.
doesn't it? But they're
Are those
leaves.
modified? Yeah, they're modified leaves.
Yeah,
But this is the annoying thing about botany generally. Everything that looks like something quite often isn't.
yeah,
It's all guidelines. There's no hard rules in botany. It's all guidelines,
yeah.
other
So they're
than
they're essentially
xylem.
leaves that are discoloured because of the change in sunlight hours.
Yeah, so the chloroplast has been removed, and it's got another chemical in there. And I used to know the uh, I used to know the name for it a couple of weeks ago, where it's the red chemical. Um, yeah, shows through. Okay,
Yeah,
that's interesting. So they're literally that. None of that's flowers. That's all leaves.
yeah.
I mean, that's far. Fontisia cross Fesseri or Red Robin or Magna Volcano has a far more elaborate name, but a far less vivid effect. It's like this, only the things that are on top you can still tell they're leaves, and sometimes they're green at the base of the leaf and it goes red towards the end as if it's on fire.
Wow.
Yeah. Just put in a red robin plant and you'll see what I mean. Okay. So I've done a quick search and it's because during the Middle Ages, uh mincemeat, it's had the same fruit stuff, but it used to have finely chopped meat, such as beef or venison, combined with the fruits,
Oh,
and alcohol for. Oh, okay, and the alcohol's in there for the preservation. So,
okay. So the meat didn't go bad because it was steeped in alcohol.
because it was steeped in alcohol and fruit.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It also, apparently, uh, it's derived from the French word mincia, and the Vulgar Latin word miniatia, which means to finely chop.
Oh, okay.
So it's because it's finely chopped. But I will admit, again, it's interesting that none of those individually fully covers it, but all together you kind of go, all right, I can see that. It's
Yeah,
just
that
sort of
makes sense.
something that we've gone on with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Sorry. All right. Sorry, a complete right. So far I got the first question wrong twice, only to get it the third time. And the second question, I just whiffed that because I'd forgotten the plant. So
It's
let's see if
absolutely
I can
fine.
get this third one.
It's okay. So what did the word? Well, sorry, uh, where did the word carol come from, and what did it originally mean?
Interesting. You know what? I've never actually thought about this because you get so when you're taught stuff as a kid, you just quite often accept it.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
Like this is called this, and you just go okay, rather than why or that's stupid.
Yep.
Um,
See if you can have a dig at it though. Why is it called a carol?
okay, so a Christmas carol tends to be carols. They're not nowadays, but traditionally they used to be religious songs. Could the term carol refer to a a form of chanting or a type of chantry or something along those lines?
Unfortunately, no. It's
Damn,
from the old French word carol, which meant a joyful dance in a circle,
love it.
right? And obviously, it wasn't exclusive to Christmas. You could have a carol that was a dance and song with your friends, all in a circle.
I love that because it's like the name Kaylee, which is I've got a cousin named Kaylee. I've got a friend named Kaylee, but I love it as a name because it literally is celebration or dance, and it's nice to know that Carol uh, also means the same.
It's got the same kind of history, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
What's one of your
That's cool.
favourite Christmas carols?
It's okay. It's an old classic, and it's not the coolest one out there, but I do like Silent Night just
Yeah.
because you listen to it. There's another one which I can't remember the name of as well because I need to actually go to traditional church a bit more. Um, is it Silent Night? No, because there's one which goes da 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 da.
Oh, I know the one you
Um,
mean.
that
Yeah.
one, and like, what's one of the lyrics in that? It's not a biblical lyric, but it's one that sums it up. Which is with the meek, the lowly, lived on earth, our Saviour holy.
Yeah.
And when I say it like that, it sounds incredibly dry, but it's just, I don't know, for some reason, I didn't believe it growing up, but now that I do, when I hear those, yeah, when I hear those songs, it does have an emotional effect on me. Yeah, so Silent Night, what's your favourite one?
I've got a few, obviously, for different reasons. I was in Scouts. A little donkey came up with different lyrics. Uh,
Fantastic.
of course, you tend to find load of songs in Scouts that have different lyrics than what you remember.
Yeah.
Ones that you wouldn't necessarily sing in the church. Um, but I think out of all the ones that I would sing in the church on Christmas Eve, probably is it Old King or Good King Wenceslas?
Oh yeah, Good King Wenceslas. Oh, that's such a good one. I
Yeah,
love it when Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory literally sings that,
yeah,
and
all of it.
he belts it out,
Yeah,
but then doesn't stop,
yeah, he
and
does
that's
all the verses. Yeah, all of it.
all the
Yeah.
verses.
There's
Uh,
of course that everlasting question slash joke about that carol as well. How does Good King Wenceslas like his pizza?
Firm and crisp and even.
Deep pan, crisp and even.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It always comes up as
Uh,
well.
oh.
Yeah, good stuff. Right, so let's move on. Question 4. Which country first decorated Christmas trees with real candles?
Was it Norway?
No,
I'm not even in the right area, am I?
a bit too north.
A bit too north. Okay, let's say Hungary.
No, it's Germany.
Damn it.
Because
Damn,
the
damn.
Germans, they obviously learnt to engineer some things a lot better after they set fire to their trees a number of times. I was actually explaining to my daughter actually that the Christmas lights on the Christmas tree used to be candles. She was blown away. And I was like, yeah. And then after that, they actually had like Christmas lights, like fairy lights that weren't fairy lights. They were full blown bleeding light bulbs that were coloured, like dipped in, I suppose, like ink or
A
like
dye.
coloured glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would blow all the time as well and cause fires, wouldn't they?
They would, and weirdly enough, just working in the cafe today. I actually saw a number of people literally full on wearing bulbs, fairy lights around their necks.
Yeah, I've seen that, mate. That's ridiculous.
So it's new. It's definitely new. I prefer it over the David Hasselhoff jacket with lights in it. But
Have you
from the
seen those
98.
cars that they have done up now? They literally there's a car, it's not even a car, it's a van that is driving around my area. It is literally covered from head to toe in fairy lights.
Like, okay, are they fixed? Are they fixed on tight or are they loose? Like,
No,
what's
they're fixed on. It's almost on like a mesh that's covered the car, and then it's clipped into place.
but that's nice though, because if you use the right programming and algorithms on that, literally have your car doing all sorts of
Yeah,
things,
you
like
could have a
sort of
party
like
bus, couldn't you? Kind of thing.
you can have a party bus, you can have like maybe some kind of rotating or rainbow or like waves of color, like coming and going like the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all sorts you can do with that. I like the sound of that, but that is mental. That's brilliant.
Number
Cool.
5. What happened to Christmas Day in England in 1644? I know that sounds like I'm sending you back 500 years to try and find out something that you're unlikely
Yeah.
to. It's obviously distinct from all the other
Okay.
Christmases, all right?
Was it cancelled due to the death of a monarch?
Close, but not quite.
Was it postponed due to the death of a monarch's child?
No. It was
Damn it.
cancelled because Christmas was abolished.
It's Cromwell again, isn't it?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I don't remember specifically.
You know what? So what was the year?
1644. It was Puritans. Who was the Puritans? Was that Cromwell?
That was Cromwell.
There you go.
All right. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Christmas was
I,
abolished.
I I should have, yeah, I should have seen that coming. Like, to be fair, it's it's interesting that when it comes to, there are religious wars over differences, but sometimes there are internal schisms over the smallest flipping thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No,
think it's
but
ridiculous that like they just decided, no, we're not doing Christmas this year.
yeah,
I mean, half the people that celebrate Christmas in this country now aren't even religious, and yet it's a cultural thing. It's a Great Britain cultural thing. Like we celebrate Christmas, right?
yeah,
So it's almost accepted if you're over here that like you take it as given that we're going to celebrate Christmas, right? Imagine George, sorry, not George, Charles, just turn around tomorrow and went, no, we're not doing it this year. I don't fancy it. I'm abolishing it for a year. There'd
Oh,
be
this is the
revolt,
thing.
wouldn't it?
There would be revolt, but then again, like the royal family do not have the power that they used to have, and there's loads of media about the problem of having one person with a huge amount of power. And to be fair, there's a lot of programs about it because it's literally the way it's worked throughout history, which unfortunately badly. Um, but yeah, you know what? I'd actually like to see Charles put his well, unless it's specifically James Masters has to be thrown out the country or deserves death or something, or like I'd like to see him put his fist down actually, or put his foot down on something. You know, as long as it's actually no, scratch that because it's always going to have negative repercussions on someone. I don't,
You're not going to please everyone, though, regardless of what you do.
yeah, you're not okay. I'd like to maybe see him try and do at least try and do something positive and put his foot down, and even if it
I
ends
think
up getting a little bit messy,
I
like as
think
long
we're
as
going
his
to have to
heart's in
wait
the
for
right
William for
place.
that.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
Dad's got it. I don't
Oh,
think
he's
Dad's got
battling
it in him.
cancer and stuff,
Yeah.
which is that is a shame that his reign is going to be so short. But I don't know. He's done some good work through the Prince's Trust and that, so that's something. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Anywho, sorry. Next question.
Let's go. How do we know that Santa's reindeer are female?
Well, it's the names, isn't it? But it's also well. Okay. So this is the weird thing. Reindeer are the only type of deer where the female deer also has antlers.
Yeah.
Now, it's not just that the females only have antlers, whereas all other species of deer, it's the males who have antlers. Um, but were they the only ones that were used for pulling sleds?
No.
Oh, okay. Right, give me a second. I'm just going to have another quick think. No, you know what? I'm just going to stick with the names. You
It's
can't
not the
have a
names.
male. It's not the names,
It's
and
not
it's
the
not
names.
it's not the engendered use of a particular animal.
It is because female reindeer keep their antlers through winter.
Do the
Males
males lose them?
lose theirs before Christmas time.
Interesting.
Females will
Also,
keep their antlers until spring.
oh, okay. I've learnt something. That's brilliant.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. And now that you think about it, that actually totally makes sense because it is August, September time is when deer normally start shedding their antlers or start like literally rubbing them against trees until they fall off.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So that
mental.
remains the same for reindeer, but in the males. The females will only start to do that around February, March time.
It's mental. Okay. Also, it's only just occurred to me, like I don't normally think about what sex the reindeer are, but like that means Rudolph is also um
Female.
yeah, female,
Yeah,
which I don't know why. I just literally yeah, I assumed Rudolph was male.
I think it's because of the natural leaning towards male dominance in society more than anything. I think it's a
I wish I could
societal
hide
thing.
behind that. I think it's I think it's just me being a little bit um yeah, a little bit sexist there, which so I'll need to keep working on that. But
All good, all good.
moving
All
swiftly
right, let's
on.
try this one then. How many gifts are given in total in the 12 days of Christmas?
Oh my god, this came up in a pub quiz
Yeah, I thought it might. I thought you might actually know
ages
this one.
ago, ages ago, and I've already forgotten. But I should also be able to figure this out using a formula. I'm not going to do that, but if you will give me 15 seconds,
Hmm.
I'm going to try and just do it really, really quickly, okay?
Yeah.
So we've got it's 12 days in total. On the 12th day, it's 12, so it's 12 plus 12 plus 11. Sorry, listeners. I'm really, yeah, this is happening.
It's
This
okay.
is happening,
It's okay.
listeners.
We're back in year
12.
2. All right.
we got we got 12 plus 11, so 23 plus 10, 33 no, I'm doing this, plus 9 42 plus 8 50 plus 7 57 plus 6 63 plus 5 68 plus 4 72 plus 3 75 plus 2 77 plus 1 78 78 gifts in total.
Now, the answer I've got
Where did I
here.
fuck up? Where did I fuck up? Like, I'm really worried about this now.
Hold on,
How
hold on,
much of an
hold on.
idiot? How much of an
Because
idiot do I look
what
like right
you
now?
gave isn't necessarily true. Because if you actually received a partridge in a pear tree only on day 1,
Counts as two because it's the pear tree and a partridge.
no, it's the partridge in a pear tree. That's the one gift, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
on day 2, you received the second day's gift and a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh god damn it. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of partridges. Well, that's 12 partridges in pear trees then.
Yeah.
That's also a lot of 5 gold. That's 45 gold rings as well.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that they are literally giving you that many presents, I think that money's not really the problem here.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just jumping to conclusions.
You're all good.
Um, oh, mate. Okay, how? Oh, no. All right, so I'm right out. Okay, what's the actual answer?
364. One for every day of a leap year, excluding Christmas Day.
So you receive gifts for for every other day where you haven't received gifts.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that sounds brilliant.
It's cool, isn't it? But once you know,
Yeah, once you know, you know.
although it didn't work like that for you, because they would have told you the answer in the pub quiz.
I need to remember
I'd have
for the
loved,
pub
I'd
quiz.
have loved looking at the quiz papers afterwards, seeing the maths on the back of the sheets, people trying to scribble it down quickly.
Well, it's pub quizzes are good. Even if you don't know the answers, you walk away learning something.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if it's a really basic thing which you should have known before, the fact that you know it now is better than not knowing. Anywho, sorry. Right. Next question. Hit me there, Nick.
Okay, so this one is a little bit of a sciencey one. Why do Christmas smells like pine and spices seem stronger in winter?
Is that now what I'm struggling with is whether that's pathological or whether it's sensory. So I'm going to say that we're going to go along the sensory path of during times of cold, your nose becomes more sensitive to to smells generally because of the temperature, and I think that that's a survival not even instinct. I think that's a survival feature which enables you to find food when food is more scarce. How off am I?
Eh, I mean, it's not to do with your nose being more sensitive. It's more to do
Damn
with
it.
the air moving less, and therefore it slows the dispersion of the scent.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
that'll do it.
smell more of the scent because it doesn't disperse
Yeah,
as quickly because the cold air doesn't move as fast as hot air.
fantastic.
Science!
Yeah, yep. Ah,
Which Victorian Christmas decoration sometimes contained poison? And
part
it's
of me's
not
tempted
so
to say,
much about the decoration as much as the colour of it.
is it right? I'm thinking either baubles or tinsel.
Yes to both.
Since you've said right, I'm gonna say baubles, and I'm gonna say red, and the reason being that uh is it cadmium red, which is the safe one now, or is that the poisonous? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's that. And all right, you know what? Shot in the dark of half remembered facts. Red baubles, cadmium red being poisonous.
You're in the right ballpark, but it's the wrong colour. Green. Green dye
Oh,
was made with arsenic.
that's so much worse. Yeah, like I do like it though because there is a red dye that was used all the way up until like the early 80s, um, and that had to be recalled. A number of products had to be recalled that were painted with this red dye um, because it's radioactive. Like literally, this red dust powder, which is used as a dye, is literally radioactive and was out there as a product until the 1980s. The reason I know this is partly some research to do with Marie Curie, but also Vox Machina, the one of the first campaign of Roll20.
Yeah.
The person who plays Percy is a famous voice actor, but he was also a child actor, and he advertised a cereal which had this stuff in it, and it got recalled and pulled and all of that lot. But it's still he distinctly remembers doing this advert, and there is it's like there is a video of him being kind of like the child in this advert, like with to do with this cereal that got banned. But anywho, sorry, moving on. All right,
Alrighty.
arsenic though,
Yes,
so
arsenic
much worse.
in the green dye. That's right. Okay, the next
Is
one.
that
I
does ars oh sorry does arsenic produce a lime green or does it produce a deep emerald green?
It's more than Christmas green is more of a deep emerald, isn't it?
Arguably worth it. Right, moving on.
It's all good.
Um,
Okay, so this one, I think you will know the answer to this question.
uh, I mean, I think people give me too much credit generally, but
I can almost guarantee you do know it. But what colours did Santa wear before red became standard?
wasn't it green and red?
It was green, but it could be
Was
also
it?
blue and brown for different reasons, or bishop's robes.
Yeah, didn't know about the bishop's robes. Okay, but I knew it was green. Did not know about blue and brown. Where is it blue and brown?
That'll probably be more Norse.
Yeah, okay, I'll buy that.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Extra bonus points if you can tell me why it's now red.
Yeah, I can tell you this one. Although I'm worried this is now a trap.
It's a
But
trap.
I will. Yeah, no, that is totally having an Admiral Akbar moment. Oh, Akbar's is a very good curry house as well. Check them out. But I'm going to say it because Coca-Cola changed the color of Santa to fit in with their own corporate image.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. I
They
was
bought
worried
the
that was going
rights
to be
to
a
Santa.
trick. They bought the rights to Santa?
Yes, because that's a thing they could do, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, they rebranded Santa, and basically Santa became red because of Coca-Cola.
That's ridiculous.
It is, yeah.
I hope at least they had to pay a good amount for it. Do you know how much they had to pay for that?
No, not a clue.
Okay, but like that's mental. That's like saying, "Oh, we're gonna buy the rights to London. We're now going to change its name to something ridiculous, and there's nothing anyone can do about it because it's our legal property." Although
Yeah,
I
it's
suppose he
ridiculous.
is a fictional character, but like IP, intellectual properties has properties, and that's yeah. But okay, but anyway, that's a whole other argument for another time.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right,
brilliant.
last one, and then we're going to go on to some more funnier questions. What Christmas tradition was invented to reduce bad behaviour at work?
I've got a million and one horrible ideas now coming out of this. Okay. All right. No, we're gonna. Okay. We'll right. Um. So I'm gonna say a bad one.
Go on.
Kissing under the mistletoe to stop everybody using the smoking area for the wrong reasons.
No, it's not that.
It's not that. It's not that, or just kissing under the mistletoe. Uh. So the boss, who's happily married, can get to the water cooler.
No, that's not it.
No? Okay.
No.
All right. Fine. All right. Different thing. Okay. So we've got carol singing, got kissing under the mistletoe. It's not making holly wreaths to keep everyone's hands busy so nobody ends up stealing stuff.
No, no, and I'm going to tell you now, it's the office party. The Christmas party was invented as a means to stop boisterous behaviour in factories, in the hopes that if they gave you a massive appeasement once a year, you'd stay in line for the rest of the year.
Or they could literally use it as a thing of, look, you keep behaving this way, we're not going to fire you, but you're not
You're
welcome
not
at the
going to
Christmas
be at the
party.
Christmas party, yeah.
That's a sad thing though, that such a big thing is like a control element.
That's life though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move
Ah,
on to some funnier ones. Let's go with why do more people injure themselves at Christmas than any other time of the year?
decorations. They're literally hanging up decorations in weird places. They're up ladders. They go up into their attic. People don't go into. I don't know about you. I haven't been up in my attic in years.
I am in and out of my attic all the time, but that's because my wife likes to shove stuff up there, and but she doesn't. To be fair, she gives me things to shove up there. So
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Fair play to you. It's probably a little bit safer because you're using the stuff all the time.
it, the you're right to a point. The most uh, identifiable reason that people injure themselves more at Christmas than most other times of the year is due to overconfidence. At Christmas, you find yourself doing things, like you alluded to there, that you don't tend to do at other times of the year. There's a lot more knife work. There's a lot more people that cook, and they quite often deal with a lot more frozen food, which poses risks of being quite heavy and hard. But
Yep.
also they're up and down ladders, like you mentioned. They're dealing with things being in the fucking way all the time.
Yep.
So there's just a lot more occasions for people to become overconfident with things they're not very well skilled with and injuring themselves.
Yeah. Fair enough. That makes sense. Yeah. If you're changing things, like what do you know whether it's better or worse than the Halloween stats for pumpkin carving? Like, to be fair, I love pumpkin carving, but I imagine each year you're going to get a lot of people cutting their hands a little bit.
Yeah,
By
I mean,
no means makes it a bad thing, but
my pumpkin this year was so much better than any one that I've done before. Honestly, I feel like since having kids, I have progressively got better at pumpkin carving year by year, and I'm really proud of that.
oh, that's fair enough.
Because I was absolutely shocking the first year that I carved a pumpkin.
Well, next time it's happening, we'll need to, yeah, we need to come around and give that a go. Yeah, just carve a pumpkin with you. That'll be grand. Okay. Um. All right.
What is the
Next.
most common lie told at Christmas dinner?
Oh, the stuffing's vegetarian.
No, no, that's terrible. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, but like, okay, it's not that, right? All right. No, you haven't put on weight. I don't know. Like, uh, oh, nice to see you.
No.
Like, because no, it's not every. You don't enjoy seeing all your relatives.
No, I like it though. I really like it. It's I'm full.
Yeah. Uh, although to be fair, I love Christmas dinner, but it's not for everyone.
No.
It's not for everyone. Yeah. Okay. Fair point. Fair point.
Here's one for you. Why are Christmas gifts statistically more likely to be unwanted?
Than any other type of gift.
Yep.
Is it because of the number that are being given? So because it's not one gift from loads of people on one occasion, it's one gift per person from everyone, which means that you're going to get some crossover. So statistically, you're more likely to have a repeat gift, but also the more gifts you're getting for people, the less you focus on the individual.
I think it's stigmatic. So it's more about you feel obliged to buy for everyone, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
It
true.
doesn't mean you know them well enough to buy them something meaningful. You just buy them something.
Yeah.
And because of that, you end up with, um, because you panic buy under pressure, you don't buy valuable gifts. Like, I don't mean valuable as in like financially valuable,
No, but
meaningful.
well thought
Yeah,
through.
you don't
Yeah,
buy
yeah, yeah,
meaningful gifts because you're just buying something. I have to get them something. I always say, just get them a bottle of wine. If you don't know what to get them a bottle of wine because
yeah.
even if they don't drink it, they can put it in a bloody raffle or they can put it in, they can give it away to someone else as a gift. Like it's not something that it'll either go down really well with dinner or it will just go to someone else. So you're solving a problem down the line.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, it's a good point. All right. What's the next one?
Here's a good one. Roughly what percentage of people secretly re-gift Christmas presents?
Just at all,
Yeah,
because we've all done it. I reckon. I reckon it's quite high. I because like okay, so it's like if it was how many gifts do I or does a person who does this do, it's not going to be that high. I reckon maybe you do 1 in 20. Ideally, less than 1 in 20, so like 4%. But if it's the number of people who have re-gifted a gift, I reckon it's massively high. I'm going to say 84%.
it's 25%.
That low? Oh, I guess I'm just scum.
25% of people secretly re-gift Christmas presents. Me personally, nobody's getting anything of mine. Even if I don't like it, it's still mine.
Yeah, okay. It was given to you. It was a
Yeah,
gift. I'm keeping it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely, it's
Okay.
mine. But you don't like it. It's mine. But it doesn't
Yeah,
fit you. But it's mine.
yeah, yeah. No, I completely get that. Oh dear.
All right. Which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
Eggnog?
Yeah,
It's that sort of colour. That's the only thing that gave it away.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. What are the two most popular names for Santa Claus?
Saint Nicholas and Father Christmas.
Yep.
Oh, thank God for that. Okay, I'm glad I'm getting some right for a change.
Also, do you know where the words Santa Claus came from?
Is it like Saint Klaus or something?
Very close.
Because it's all German. Like it's all Albert bringing in a load of German stuff.
Yeah, but what's his name? Jolly old
It's not Saint Nick. Is it Saint Nicholas?
Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas.
I'm really not
It was the Dutch.
really not sure.
It was the
Yeah.
Dutch trying to say Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas.
Huh.
Misheard or interpreted in a different way and ended up Santa Claus.
That's interesting. But that does happen. Like the whole mispronunciation thing. Like
Yep,
killer whales are a type of dolphin, and it's not that Inuit people were foolish and thought that they were whales. It's because it's a mispronunciation. It's a misinterpretation. Our end. They're not killer whales. They're whale killers.
yep.
Hmm.
Here's one I didn't know. Which country did eggnog come from?
That's a good question. Um, is it Holland?
No. See, I thought it was an American thing.
It's not us, is it?
It is us. Typical American fashion. They've gone and robbed it from us again.
Yeah,
It's
but
the old apple pie fiasco. Don't tell an American that an apple pie is an American. Oh my God, they'll murder you.
yeah,
No, that's ours. We did that.
yeah,
Us we did with eggnog. That was us.
interesting. But I hate to say it, it's one of these things where I'm not a massive fan of it, and because I'm not a massive fan, I'm not. What's the right word? I'm not that proud of it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So like, okay, cool. That eggnog is ours, but I'm not super happy about it. It's no yolk. All right, but moving on.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you seen Elf?
the
Will
okay,
Ferrell.
so which? Yeah, I have seen it. I mean, it's got its charms in it. You've got Peter Dinklage playing someone other than Tyrion Lannister.
Huh.
Um, yeah, like there's some nice moments in there. Like, yeah, um, it's a Christmas film. It's a classic Christmas film. I prefer Elf over The Grinch. Some people may find that offensive, but you know what? Yeah,
No,
just I like
my
Elf.
favourite Christmas song, Christmas film is actually uh, Christmas Carol, but it's the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of there's a reason why that's been played loads of times.
My family don't like it, but I'm like, I don't care. This is the Christmas film for me.
You've got what's his name? You've literally got Kermit the Frog ice skating.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the two narrators, Gonzo is it, and the rat. I can't remember the rat's name, but they were hilarious all the way through it. It cracked
yeah,
me up. Anyway, the question I was actually trying to ask is in Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of Elves?
look, no, you know what? An elf must be productive.
No, it's treat every day like it's Christmas.
Oh yeah, it totally was that. Yeah, yep, yep, I remember that now. That is what it is.
All right, here's the last one I'm going to do. All right, but what is the best-selling Christmas song ever?
Is it Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is
Oh
You"?
God, no. Maybe the most played, but certainly not the best-selling.
Okay, it's right. Um
It's the
is it do
Christmas
they know
song.
it's is it do they know it's Christmas time?
No,
Is it Fairy Tale of New York?
no, but my God, that's one of my favourites.
It is one of my favorites, despite the swearing in it and stuff. Well, actually, I guess partly because of that, but like it's just
It's just real. That's what I think.
yeah, that's
No,
it.
it's White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Like, sorry, now that you say that, that's obvious.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Bing Crosby, White Christmas. If I'm remembering correctly, it was in It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm.
What an incredible film that was.
I need to actually watch that. I know that's in the Red Dwarf books. That's actually David Lister's favorite film. Is It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, it's such a good film. I'd never seen it until I was an activities coordinator at a retirement living complex, and I used to do a movie night. And it got to Christmas, and I decided I would let the residents choose what Christmas film they wanted to watch. They all chose White Christmas. Sorry, It's a Wonderful Life, and yeah, sat through all of it with them, and it was incredible. It
That
was a great
sounds
film,
brilliant.
very good film.
Okay. Like I know it's something about kind of like it's all about kind of giving and um, risk taking, but then also about communal conscience
Yeah,
is what I've been told it's all about. I can't remember the specifics,
it's
but
just core
yeah,
values more than anything. It's just that whole. I think a lot of what Christmas films are about now is about that core value, that um, Christmas philosophy, and it pretty much started from It's a Wonderful Life.
brilliant, cool.
Well, that was a great change of pace, James. I thought that was exactly what we needed at this time of year, this close to Christmas. Um, but I am going to wrap things up there, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, thank you very much for doing a question segment. Like, maybe that's something that we should do moving forwards, but with other topics. But I can imagine that maybe that will devolve. But that's something for us to think about.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for planning the questions and for asking them. You've definitely kept it light. I've definitely learnt a thing or two. One little fact I'm going to throw out there. Don't worry, I won't take up loads of time. But the the singer of Santa Baby, the original one from the 1950s.
yeah, I know her name. I
Uh,
can't. What's her bloody name? I know her name.
I can't remember it off the top of my head, but did you know that she was a voice actress all the way up until the early
Eartha Kitt.
2000s? Yeah, Eartha Kitt. So amazingly talented woman. She also plays the evil woman in The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I found absolutely just kind of amazing. That just that somebody who had had a music career decades previously is then able to just kind of literally just go on a dime and then or sorry, spin on a dime, put their hand to multiple things, and later have like a little bit of a comeback in their career in getting a major movie part in the early 2000s.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Anywho, sorry, I'll let you close up, and then
No
we'll
worries.
go about our business.
Well, thank you, as always, listeners, for downloading and listening the podcast today. At this time of year, it's really important to remember those that are around you, especially those that you don't talk to very often. So remember to share the love, and I wish you all a very happy Christmas or a happy holiday, depending, obviously. But thank you very much. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from James.
Goodbye, guys.